I feel like Bitcoin's lost its narrative.
that,
Sure,
that
maybe
warrants it.
central banks and sovereign wealth funds want to hold it in their balance sheet because it has no claim against it, like gold. But that's not mass adoption. So, if we think about how things are valued in terms of Metcalfe's law, and this is valuation, not the philosophy of Bitcoin, you need the number of people using the network and the connections, and there's no connections on Bitcoin.
That was Raoul Pal claiming that Bitcoin has lost its narrative. Now, this is very interesting to the Bitcoin bros because we know that the central banks worldwide hold over $44 trillion as of 2021. As of 2023, they're probably holding even more than that. And some of that money could flow into Bitcoin. And also, with sovereign wealth funds around the world, they hold trillions and trillions of dollars. If these big players decide to invest in Bitcoin and put it on their balance sheet, we will continue to see Bitcoin's price go up year after year, and that does seem like mass adoption to me. So the Bitcoin bros tend to disagree with Raoul Pal on his statement here. He thinks Bitcoin's narrative is lost. The Bitcoin bros believe that Bitcoin is needed now more than ever because of central bank digital currencies. They are coming very soon. It will give the government more control over our money than they have ever had before in the past. And you can opt out with something called Bitcoin. But he does make some good points in today's clip on what's coming next for Ethereum with the Shanghai fork. As you can see right here, the Ethereum developers just pushed back the Shanghai upgrade until early April. So this will probably be coming over the next couple of months. You know, these delays continue to happen on a lot of these blockchains, including Ethereum. So we may not see it in April, but it will probably be sometime this year. But this could be big. Let's see what Raoul has to say about it.
It may even cause a problem that they have to change the token economics of ETH, because if you
it
think
almost works too well.
It works too well. And you create a dislocating market to the upside and it becomes unstable. Because the other thing I'm thinking through, and you've looked at this too, is this Shanghai fork. Right? I know I don't stake because I don't want the illiquidity for a year, and I don't want to use Lido or anything, or Rocket Pool or whatever, because A, it's complicated, and B, there's another risk that I can't quantify. But if I can do easy, straightforward ETH staking at any time horizon, which is what the Shanghai fork is, I'm going to stake my ETH. And I think that's going to take gigantic amounts of ETH out of the market.
So why is this upgrade so important? You can see that right here. The first reason is the reduction in gas fees for layer 2 solutions. Some of these solutions are like Polygon, Optimism. These all run on top of Ethereum, and this will result in a reduction in gas fees when the upgrade does happen. So that'll be good for all these layer 2 solutions, making all of their transactions cheaper. And then also, this will allow everybody that had their staked ETH locked up, they will be able to finally release those staked ETH, and they'll be able to control that Ethereum again. So that's the second huge benefit to this Shanghai upgrade. And also the last bullet point here says Ethereum is the smart contract supporting the largest blockchain network. The Shanghai upgrade looks to further this and make advancements in this field. So they're really focused on staking here, allowing those stakers who have held their ETH in those contracts for years to finally be able to get some of their Ethereum back, and to allow new players to stake their Ethereum.
There is a probability that is not small that the ETH actually gets unruly to the upside in a way that people don't expect, because we are all expecting some sort of consolidation. We're all expecting, but if you get that moment in time where retail's piling in, there's activity going on as DeFi comes back in new forms, NFTs get going, and we've got reduced supply because of the staking, and we've got the burn. I mean, we could set ourselves up to something, this kind of tremendous crypto bubble. That there's a possibility of that, I think. And, if we think about how things are valued in terms of Metcalfe's law, and this is valuation, not the philosophy of Bitcoin, you need the number of people using the network and the connections, and there's no connections on Bitcoin. Yes, we've got the Lightning layer that batches transactions, but there's nothing else being built on it in the same way. So by definition, it can't do as well. The other thing is that if you're an asset allocator, And given the choice of ETH versus Bitcoin and the green narrative stuff, you're always going to take ETH because it yields.
Yep.
You know, you get a 5% real yield after supply, and you've got the access. You know, you're betting on the technology being adopted. Why would you not? So yeah, I just feel like Bitcoin's floundering, and it's actually getting narrower in its focus. And it's, you know, somebody was joking, I can't remember who it was joking, you now need to only eat meat, only, you know, take cold showers in the morning. You have to be this austere, you know, you only read Seneca every day to fixate, or Marcus Aurelius to fixate on how terrible life should be. You should be wearing a hair shirt. You never spend any money. You just stack sats. And it's like, that's not a very big audience.
So I tend to disagree a lot with Raoul on his points here. He says Bitcoin doesn't have a big audience. Bitcoin has been the #1 crypto since its inception, and it has the biggest brand. And also, if you look at the data over on Google Trends, Bitcoin has always been the highest search term out of Bitcoin, crypto, or Ethereum, and it hasn't really even been close. They tend to peak at the same times, but Bitcoin definitely has a lot more interest than crypto and Ethereum combined. Along with, over the past couple of years, we've just had some absolutely huge advancements for Bitcoin. El Salvador has Bitcoin as legal tender. They use Bitcoin for everyday transactions, along with Brazil recently just regulating Bitcoin and saying they like it. You can use it to pay your taxes. Having some huge companies like MicroStrategy, Tesla, Galaxy Digital, and some others actually put Bitcoin on their balance sheet. Before 2021, we didn't have any of this. So over the past 2 years, Bitcoin adoption has grown huge, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think about that. And then also, along with the US government, the US regulators, they've been saying Bitcoin is the only commodity out there. The rest of the other cryptos look like securities. And guys, I don't agree with that, but that is what they are saying right now. So for Raoul to say Bitcoin has lost its narrative, I just can't agree with. Bitcoin is that digital gold. It does seem like everybody thinks that Bitcoin is a commodity, and I think that gives it a lot of value. But let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section below. So thank you guys for watching all the way to the end of the video. If you found any value, make sure to hit that like button. Thank you guys for stopping by the channel. Make sure to check out our Patreon. Check out our Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. We post videos over there as well, guys. So make sure to check us out. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you are new. My name is Aaron from Bitcoin Bros. I'm out. I'll see you guys in the next one. You have a great rest of your day.